Wow, this might be one of the best pieces of television that I've ever seen. Midnight Mass comes to us from creator Mike Flanagan and stars Kate Siegel, Zach Gilford, and Rahul Kohli. An isolated island community experiences miraculous events and frightening omens after the arrival of a charismatic, mysterious young priest. Now, going to the show, I actually wasn't even planning on checking it out until earlier last week when I started hearing things here and there about this new show coming out from this guy named Mike Flanagan. I haven't seen any of Mike Flanagan's previous work, but when I started hearing little things about this show, I got very intrigued and I figured, let's give it a shot. So I've watched it all throughout this weekend, and it's hard to put into words how blown away I am by this show. From the first episode, I was hooked. And you have to give credit where credit is due. Mike Flanagan crafts one of the best TV shows I've ever seen. We'll talk about him a little bit later, but let's start off with the cast. Every single person in every single role gives the performance of their career. Kate Siegel, Mike Flanagan's wife, is spectacular. Rahul Kohli is phenomenal. And Nara Simone in her first ever role was great. And even Samantha Sloyan, who plays one of the most despicable characters that I've seen on any form of media in recent memory. You even got the little kid from E.T. in this, Henry Thomas. But the true standout, even though every single performance is just so superb, was Zach Gilford as Riley Flynn. His performance is so subdued and just so terrific. Every single cast member has one monologue in the show, or more, that just completely blows you away. But Zach Gilford had one monologue that just brought me to tears. Alright guys, editing Ben here. Sorry for the interruption, but I completely forgot to mention actor Hamish Linklater. As I was going through my notes, I just completely forgot to mention him. He is astounding in the role. Like, this guy, just give him the Emmy. His performance as Father Paul is arguably top 5 of the year. I mean, I've never seen this guy before, but I have my eye out on him. He is incredible, and it's just so crazy to me that I forgot to mention him. But enjoy the rest of the video, and keep your eye out on Hamish Linklater. And again, you have to give credit to Mike Flanagan for writing such a spectacular show. The cinematography is also phenomenal. Just some of the shots of the sunrise, or just a simple mailbox. And from a technical level, this film is just on another level. You also have to give credit to that very creepy score that just creeps up on you. It makes you feel so uncomfortable. I learned this pretty quickly, but this is much more than just your average horror show. I went into it expecting it to be like a very good horror show, because that's what everyone was saying. But it's so much more than that. It's so thematically rich, and the themes it dives into, it's just unfathomable to me how someone could write this. It's absolutely crazy to me that someone can think of such deep themes and write such deep and creative and relatable characters. Mike Flanagan is a fucking genius. I mean, every single character has their own arc. I found myself seeing parts of me in each of the characters. Even, like I said, Samantha Sloyan's character. She's just a really bad person, but somehow you can't help but feel for this character. A lot of that is due to the performance by Samantha Sloyan, but a good chunk of that is due to Mike Flanagan's writing. This show has some of the best sequences I've seen on television in a while. I was never bored. I was always consistently intrigued and engaged. To tell you honestly, I really didn't want the show to end, and it really hurt me when those credits started to roll. I can't tell you enough how phenomenal the performances are. And Mike Flanagan created a show that studies religion in such a profound manner, but it managed to never come across as too much or pretentious. It's so natural and grounded. This is probably the best piece of art that I've ever seen that studies religion. Just the psychosis and thoughts that some people have that are very religious. It's honestly hard to put together my thoughts about just how crazy and great and so stupidly good this show is. By the way, this is the perfect show to get you ready for the spooky season. Midnight Mass is a haunting and chilling experience that I won't soon forget, with career best performances from every single actor across the board, and not just only career best performances, but some of the best performances I've seen of the entire year so far. And above all else, Mike Flanagan proves himself to be one of the best writer and directors working today. I'm going to give Midnight Mass an A+. Oh my god, this show was a lot. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I highly recommend you go seek out this show. The entire show is on Netflix right now. Please do yourself a favor and go watch it. And let me know down below, once you have watched it, let me know what you thought of the show. Guys, thank you again so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, do give it a like, subscribe, and make sure to turn that notification bell on to get notified whenever new videos like this go live. Guys, thank you again so much for watching. Look forward to more reviews coming soon. My name is Ben. People call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.